The Ant and the Grasshopper. Read along for kids. It was summertime. Everything around looked fresh and beautiful. Brightly colored flowers bloomed all over. There was plenty of food for everyone to eat. A grasshopper sat lazily on the green blade of grass. He played his violin and sang all day long. "Oh, how much I love the sun. The butterflies are having fun, little birds just chirp all day and happily I play away." The butterflies looked at the lazy grasshopper and shook their heads. "Fun we have, that's so true, but there is so much work we do. We sit on flowers with tiny feet, to gather nectar fresh and sweet." But the lazy grasshopper did not want to work hard like the butterflies. And so, he just kept playing his violin. The birds chirped noisily at the grasshopper. "We chirp to wake up everyone, to work hard till the day is done. We gather food and build a nest, and only then we get to rest." But the grasshopper paid no heed. He just yawned and stretched, and fell asleep. One day, the lazy grasshopper noticed an ant walk past. The ant was carrying a huge grain of wheat on her back. After a while, the grasshopper saw the ant puffing and panting, dragging a heavy corn kernel. The grasshopper was amused. The ant continued to carry grains of wheat and kernel of corn to and fro for a long time. Finally, the grasshopper stopped her. "Hello, pretty ant. What are you doing?" "I am stocking food up." "But why? There is plenty of food all around." Indeed, there were rich crops of corn and wheat all around. Trees were laden with delicious juicy fruits. The ant smiled at the grasshopper. "There is food all around right now. But we need to save up for the winter." The grasshopper let out a loud laugh. "I think you should relax, dear ant. And I think you should work, dear grasshopper." The grasshopper lifted his violin and hummed another song. "Thanks for the advice, you are really being nice, but I did rather just play, on this lovely summer day." The ant tried changing the grasshopper's mind one last time. "If you did rather play, then what can I say? But I will stock food enough, so the winter does not get tough." Winter arrived soon. Flowers and leaves withered away from the trees. The crops and fruits disappeared. The butterflies and birds moved around sadly, as they prepared to fly to warmer lands. Winter is here, there is nothing to eat, no tender fruits and no nectar sweet. It is time to spread our wings and fly, and to our home, we bid goodbye. As the days passed, a blanket of snow covered the entire land. Cold winds blew through the day and night. The grasshopper was hungry and cold. He looked around for food, but there was none left. The grasshopper was reminded of the ant's words. Very softly, he hummed to himself. "There is not a morsel left to eat, not a kernel of corn, not a grain of wheat. The ant was right, wish I did known, so I would not have been left alone. With no other hope left, the grasshopper thought of asking the ant for help. He dragged his feet through miles of snow. Finally, the grasshopper reached the ant's house and knocked feebly on her door. Soon, the ant answered the door. Standing outside the door, the grasshopper shivered. "Dear ant, I am hungry. Please can you spare me some food to eat? I told you to stock food up. But you did not listen." "Yes, I wish I had listened to you." The grasshopper had tears in his eyes as he spoke. The kind-hearted ant felt sorry for him. She gave him shelter in her home, and shared her food with him through the winter. The grasshopper was grateful to the ant. He promised her that he would stock food up for the next winter. Sure enough, when summer arrived again, the grasshopper kept his word. He worked very hard to gather food. When winter came again, the grasshopper had enough food to share with everyone. And his new friend, the ant, was very proud of him.